The house stood quietly at the edge of the village, its walls old but filled with memories. Two sisters lived there, Aisha and Sarah. Once, the house echoed with laughter, their mother's gentle voice, and their father's comforting footsteps. Now, silence ruled most days, broken only by the sound of the wind or the ticking of the clock. Aisha was the elder sister. She was only 22, but life had already carved lines of responsibility on her face. Her eyes were strong, yet tired, as if she had learned too early how to hide pain behind a calm smile. Sarah, 5 years younger, was different. She still carried softness in her heart, hope in her eyes, and dreams that reached far beyond the village roads. Their mother had passed away when Sarah was just 9. A few years later, their father followed her after a long illness. That day changed everything. Neighbors came, relatives cried, but when the rituals ended and the crowd disappeared, only the two sisters remained, alone with fear, grief, and an uncertain future. That night, Sarah sat quietly in the corner of the room, hugging her knees. Tears rolled down her cheeks without sound. Aisha watched her for a long moment, then walked over and wrapped her arms around her little sister. "I'm here," Aisha whispered. "You're not alone." Those words were not just comfort. They were a promise. From the very next week, Aisha made a decision that would change both their lives. She left her studies and went to the nearby town to find work. After many refusals, she finally learned sewing at a small tailoring shop. The work was hard, the pay was low, but she never complained. Every evening, she returned home with aching hands and tired feet, yet a gentle smile on her face. Sarah noticed everything. "Papa, you don't have to do so much," Sarah said one evening while helping her fold clothes. Aisha smiled. "I do this so you can study peacefully." Sarah wanted to argue, but the firmness in Aisha's voice stopped her. Deep inside, she felt both gratitude and guilt. Days turned into months. Sarah went to school, studied hard, and often topped her class. Teachers praised her, neighbors admired her, and everyone said the same thing: "Your sister is sacrificing so much for you." Sarah heard those words again and again. They felt heavy on her heart. One night, the electricity went out. The room was lit only by a small oil lamp. Sarah noticed Aisha soaking her hands in warm water. Her fingers were red and swollen. "Does it hurt?" Sarah asked softly. Aisha quickly pulled her hands out and smiled. "No, it's nothing." But Sarah knew it was not nothing. That night, Sarah couldn't sleep. She stared at the ceiling, listening to Aisha's slow breathing. A question kept repeating in her mind. How long can she protect me like this? A few weeks later, Aisha started coughing often. She ignored it, saying it was just tiredness. But one morning, she felt dizzy while working and nearly fainted. The shop owner told her to go home and rest. At home, Sarah noticed